and Mrs. Dina Harvey.
This is what we call the sponsorship.
Second to the last for the sponsors right here. Please welcome Mr. Ross and Mrs. Primavera McPonu. And last but not the least for the sponsors, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Crisanto and Mrs. Lourdes Seguino. These are the sponsors, ladies and gentlemen. They assume the responsibility of being the second parents for the bride and the groom, meaning to say they will be responsible for the monetary aspect of it. Oh boy, somebody's complaining right now. They're just happy to be sponsors for this. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome again the secondary sponsors. Here we go, the court sponsors of the wedding is no other than Mr. Darwin and Mrs. Josette Bautista. Together with their children, the twins. For the fatal sponsor, please welcome Mr. Brando Bautista and Ms. Karina Seguino. Give a big round of applause to the sponsors and the secondary sponsors right over here. I'm going to let them sit down right now. The floor is being filled up. So thank you so much for that one.
Upuan na. Hindi na sila kailangan.
Cute little ones who were able to march. Thanks for the training of their parents. They were so good a while ago. They are the flower girl and the coin bearer, the Bible bearer. Please welcome Kiara Joy Kavita as the flower girl, Cassidy Bautista as the coin bearer, and Calista Bautista as the Bible bearer. That's Josette guiding the kids right there. Here now are the groomsmen and the bridesmaids. Let's welcome the first pair, Mr. Lino L. is the Sean III and Miss Sarah May de la Cruz. Let's welcome Mr. Juan Paulo Seguino and Ms. Jenny Ann Reyes.
Kasi pa, Paul. Paul! Mukhang tao.
And the last pair for the groomsmen and bridesmaids, please welcome Mr. Raul Perita and Ms. Shella Sophia Seguino. Of course, this wedding will not be possible without also choosing the best men and the maid of honor. So we're going to find out who they are now. Please welcome Mr. Jericho Loretta and Miss Crizia Zagano. They're going to be giving the toast later on, the bensman and the maid of honor. And now, as I mentioned a while ago, this wedding will not be possible without the participation of the following people. Ladies and gentlemen, they are the parents of the bride and the groom. First, I want to introduce to you the groom's parents. Please welcome Mr. Romel and Mrs. Mercedita de la Cruz. Welcome the parents of the bride, Mr. Sergio and Mrs. Jeanette Zagano. And the mother of the groom, accompanied by the ring bearer, Miss Melissa Nunez and Gabriel Bautista. Right over there on the dance floor. All right, it looks like we're almost complete, except for the main characters of today's vacation. So what we're going to do is we're going to stand up and exercise. All right, we're going to stretch our legs because we're going to give them a warm welcome. Are you all ready? Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the brand new Mr. and Mrs. Romel de la Cruz. SHerilyn and Romel. All right, what a grand occasion this one is. This time, ladies and gentlemen, what we need is somebody who's going to welcome everybody. So I'm going to ask the bride, can you please come forward right here? This is going to be the first time probably you're going to hear the spokesman of the house, the speaker of the house. Who's going to be the one? All right, SHerilyn says you are the one.
I guess this is day for me. So thank you for everything. For you guys coming here. You guys very welcome, you know. So